Which are the best weapons this season? Well, don't worry, because I've ranked them all. So let's go. Okay, so up first, we got the AR, like the average AR. I think if we were to put on a scale, I think it's quite like it's a decent weapon. It's good, but not my favorite weapon this season. I won't lie. Okay, up next we got the bandage bazooka. So it's like the chug cannon, except it does it for bandages. It's alright. It's just not as good compared to the Juice WRLD's mythic, in my opinion. So it's like around here.
The Juice WRLD's cannon is so much better because it's like increased mobility as well. That's the weapon this season.
Yeah, it just kind of like trumps it really. So do we put it kind of bad or bad? I think it's like around here. Okay, so next up we got the bolt action sniper, I think it is. Okay, this is arguably my favorite sniper of all time, so it's gonna be up here for me.
It depends on the colour of the weapon, because if it's grey, it's alright. But then if you get a better colour weapon, it's so good.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think we'll put good for now. Okay, what have we got next? We got boogie bombs, or okay, in our case it's the Snoop Dogg boogie bombs. It also depends what mode you're playing, because in battle royale, like regular battle royale, it's not as utilized as it is in zero build. So I might be a tad dead, yeah, the build. So we'll put in decent for now. I think maybe behind the AR in my opinion, but we'll go on. It's the bounce pad, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I've barely seen these this season. It's like way underutilized. Bad. Okay. Yeah. The best AR. Might put it down here. Damage per second has dropped drastically. It's actually just kind of questionable this season.
Yeah.
Okay, next up the campfires. Okay, I have like not used a single one, but I do think it can be useful like when you're like in storm and stuff. So we'll put it here for now. Okay. Next up the charged shotgun. Ooh.
It's okay, but it's not the greatest.
Yeah, we'll put it in at the top of kinda bad. Because it's decent, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. Okay, next up, ooh, the chug. Okay.
It does take a really long while for it to actually have its effects on you.
Yeah. It again, like the bounce pad, it really depends on its situation. So I think we'll put it around bad. Like, ooh, okay. We got the chug splash. Okay, this has got to be top tier. One of the best heals of all time, I won't lie. It's like really good for fast heals. And just gives a lot of heals quickly. So I think we put it super good for now. Yep. Oh, the clingers, that's it. I just like it doesn't get used really. Trashed or just like. Oh wait, this. Okay, wait, no, we won't put in the last one. Okay, what have we got now? Crash pads. Okay, this is an interesting one, but around this area, I think. We'll put it at top of kind of bad because it doesn't really get used too much. But it's called the decoy grenade. Basically, if you don't know what it does, you throw it down and it spawns another version of you as like a decoy. You get it? I'm gonna have to put it here in between the chug and bounce pad, in my opinion. The drum gun. I think we'll have to put it at the bottom of decent. Okay, next. Ooh, we've got the flare gun. Okay, in the right hands, this weapon is just insane. It's definitely got to be there.
Woo! Yeah, baby!
Ooh, this is an iconic one. You got the grappler itself. Okay, this, I'm like without a doubt, has got to go best here. Props to Epic Games though, because they did increase it from 10 usage to 20, so it is an improvement in the step, like in the right direction, but we'll see. Next up, okay, this is one of my personal hates. It's just the average grenade. It's just such an awful weapon. Does barely any damage. Just yeah, it's got to go down in the cringe and annoying part. So what have we got? We've got the hand cannon. Yeah. Okay, harpoon gun, yeah, it's just not used. Now, the heavy AR, it's probably top of kinda bad, because it's definitely better than some of these. It's definitely more used, it's just not as good as some of the top ones out there. The heavy shotgun, I'm not the biggest fan of these types of shotguns, because they only do like one of those shells. But hey, I think we put it decent, Okay, we've got the heavy sniper now. Now, back in the day,
In the beginning, yeah,
Okay, this used to absolutely hit. It's 200s left and right. Should we move the bolt up to super and then keep this one down here? I think we should.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, a hunting rifle, isn't it? The thing is, it just doesn't hit the same as these scoped ones. It just, like, without the sniper, the sniper scope, it just doesn't hit the same. Okay, now we've got some mythics finally coming in. We've got Ice Spice's Grappler.
And I would put it down in bad, or like maybe just really bad, because it's just not good. The ice feet afterwards, you have no control.
These definitely worse, and then most of these definitely better. I think the mythic AR, like Ice Spice's AR, and I think it hits basically the same as a regular AR, a regular gold AR. You know, if you remember Sky's AR, it basically hits the same as that, so it's got to be a decent weapon at least. The spice effect as well, just giving you that slight speed boost, I guess. That just has to go slightly above the AR. Just okay. Next up, we've got the impulse grenade. If you were to compare it to the shockwave grenade, it's just not as good, is it? Like, it doesn't get utilized as much. Sure, you can hit some funny memes and clips with it, but it's just not really used. I think that's got to go down here. Yeah, it's the jetpack. Okay, it's just a decent kind of like item. Okay, I think we put it here. Juice WRLD's exotic. Now, this is definitely one of the top tiers. It's good for movement. It's good for health. It's just perfect, and especially the fact that it's unlimited healing as well. It just boosts the items so much. So we've got Kit's charged shotgun, or is it Meowdus's? I'm not sure. It is definitely a better charged shotgun. It definitely can be used a lot more, and I won't lie, I think I'd put it above the heavy, but because it's a charged shotgun, it just doesn't hit the same. I think right here. This feels nice. This feels good. We've got the shockwave grenade launcher. Okay, this is one of the best mobility items, in my opinion, ever added to the game. It's definitely top 2 tiers. I want to put it at the top, but I think it's just got to go here. The launch pad. Okay, it is used. It's definitely used. Not as much as it should be, though, I feel. Hey, if it were the only mobility this season, it would be amazing. Just the fact that it does, like, the other mobility items, it just doesn't really compare. Meowdus's heavy AR. Okay, the recoil's too much for me. The recoil puts me off, really. Got the regular minigun, not the mythic M&M one.
Although it's not the mythic, it still deals so much damage. So if you're like close range, it's so good.
Probably above all of these, in my opinion, actually.
Yeah, I would say.
The mythic goldfish. This is quite a rare one. I have actually found it in game though, so that's quite cool. It's just got to go down here, I think. You don't see it, but hey, if you get it, cool. Yeah. Okay, next we've got the pistol. Okay, the pistol, I quite like it. It's actually alright this season. I think it's a good weapon. Yeah. I get you. Next up, we've got the Portafor, I think it is. I think I'd put it here, really. Yeah. Okay, next we've got the Porta Fortress, I think it is, though. I don't know really the name, but hey, it's just a bigger Portafor. It's basically the same. I think we'll just put it one above. Yeah. Okay, next up, a fan favorite, we've got the pump. Now this, I'm just gonna say it, is going straight to the top. It's a classic. It deals tons of damage. You can't fault it. Okay, this is an interesting one. We've got the rapid fire SMG. Hey, if you ask Cypher PK, he said he'd love it, but you know, it deals lots of damage, but it's kind of inaccurate. Yeah, I think I'd have to agree with you there. Okay, next up, I know Mimicate definitely loves this one. It's the C4. Okay, better, but that still makes it's still bad, so it's gonna go in the bad tier. It's gonna go there for us. It's the one, it's the only, it's Eminem's minigun. This is going absolute top. You can't beat it. You have to watch Mr. Savage video in that like solo cash cup. He just goes through the entire lobby, gets like 40 kills or something. It's insane. Just check our video on that and you'll see exactly why. We've got the RPG. Okay, I do kind of like it. It's alright. I put it up here somewhere and decent. You know what? I think kind of goes up there. It's better than these, I feel. So I'm sorry. I just gotta immediately put it down there. This is the worst weapon, in my opinion, ever created in Fortnite. I just can't stand it. This sniper, it's actually a decent sniper. It's got lots of like ammo. It's definitely not as good as these three. It's like a kind of bad to decent sort of weapon. I think we'll put it like here in kind of bad. Shield bubble here. Now the shockwave grenade is a classic. It's just got to go like top of super good, I think. Or you one after the other. Another classic, the slurp. It's just got to go top. Like, okay, next up, another mythic. We've got Snoop Dogg's drum guard. This is like super good. I think I've got to put it like top of super good, really. We got the stick bombs.
Hell no.
Hey, if you saw one of our shorts, I managed to get the one with it, so I'm pretty happy with it. It can be used quite a bit, a lot more than some of the grenades and stuff we've got down there. So
Yeah, I'd say it is a decent weapon because it does deal actually quite a bit of damage. You don't realise it, but it's so annoying when it gets used on you, and it does deal quite a bit of damage.
yeah. I think it's gonna go bottom of decent. It's like right there. I think this is just the classic SMG. Hey, if you're having it at the start, it's alright. We've got, I think this is the silenced AR, and I actually quite like this one. It's decent. It's basically the same as the regular AR, like but muted, and I think it's slightly smaller bloom. Okay, next up we've got the silenced pistol, and I'm actually kind of a big fan of this weapon. I quite like it. I think we'll put it top of kind of bad. Whichever sniper this is, I think it might be the silenced version, which is also one of my favorites, so it's just a decent. Up John Wick's weapon himself, the silenced SMG. It's basically the same as the regular SMG, so it's just gotta go next to it, really. I think it's a scoped AR, sort of, but it's a lot better. Hey, this season is kind of cracked. It hits like all of its shots. It's crazy. I think it's gotta go up here, in my opinion. The reticle's so small and there's barely any bloom, so it's just really good, personally. Firstly, we've got the TAC. Okay, it's an OG. It deals decent damage. It's gotta go like in good. I think it's gotta go there. It's this SMG. It's one of my favorite weapons. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's gotta go up here. It's decent. It deals damage. It's consistent. So yeah. We'll put it down there. Okay, and last but not least, we've got TNTina's Kaboom Boat. Okay, the start of this season, I'm not even joking, this weapon would have gone up here. The thing is though, you just don't see it. Just like so many of these weapons that are so underutilized, you just don't see it that much. So it's just gonna be a decent, really. Top of decent, in my opinion.
I mean, it does deal damage quite effectively, but you don't see it a lot, and I'm not a big fan of it. I can't use it that well, in all honesty, and it's not as good as some of the other weapons, and arguably nowhere near as good as Eminem's Mythic.
Just because I think at the start of the season it was pretty good, I'll put it up here. There. So this is our finished list. If you think there should be any changes, post down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.